Rusty, when I drove race cars, we went on the Northern Tour. About this time of the year, we'd run 4 or 5 races up there. Now the NASCAR Busch Grand National drivers have a similar tour.
That's right, Ned. They're up there for a 3-week tour, starting off in Watkins Glen and ending up in Loudon, New Hampshire. And I tell you, I loaned my Pacer a motorhome to my brother Kenny for those 3 weeks, and I'm sure they're enjoying that. But hopefully everybody had a good time up there during those 3 weeks of racing.
Jimmy Hensley led the field of drivers around and stayed in the #1 spot until Davey Allison made a pass for the lead 11 laps into the race. He then gave the lead away 13 laps later to Chuck Bound, who had moved his way up from the 11th starting position. Dave Rezendes had his problems at the Speedway and with Jimmy Hensley. He went for a ride but continued, eventually finishing 18th. After 3 short lead changes, defending champion Chuck Bound moved back in front for 14 laps. Kenny Wallace and Davey Allison fought for second, and Kenny got the position on lap 87. On lap 98, most of the field came in for the first scheduled pit stop for left side tires and gas. As they came out, Kenny Wallace was the new leader because Chuck Bound was black flagged, going a lap down for passing the pace car. Dale Jarrett had his problems and eventually retired 112 laps into the race with a steering problem. Bound obviously had the fastest car as he weaved his way through the pack in a relatively short time. Halfway into the race, points leader Bobby Labonte had to park his Oldsmobile and settled for 37. The setback dropped him to second in the points battle. 153 laps into the race, Bound got his lap back. Just 5 laps later, Dale Earnhardt blew a right tire and ended up in the turn 4 wall. His car was finished, but he was okay. Steve Grissom, who started 36, was 4th now, trying to hold off Ernie Irvin and Michael Waltrip. Chuck Bound resurfaced and got in a fight and threw enough punches to pass Irvin and Waltrip and settle in behind Grissom for 3rd. All the while, Kenny Wallace in the Cox dry-treated lumber Pontiac had pushed his car to as much as a 27-second lead over the field and held on for his 2nd victory of this season.
One thing I had to remember, this was a 300-lap race on a mile track. It didn't mean nothing. Halfway through the race, we still had 150 to go. So, I took it easy on the tires and was letting off way before my markers and just really coasting. It was just the car was handling so good. I didn't sweat a bit. It was great.